more. Stretch, 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 stretch. Okay, happy baby pose. Nice. And then coming to Sup Tabata Kanasana. Soles of the feet together. Let the knees drop apart. Yeah, and just relax your groins and hip flexors a little bit from all that core. Sometimes we grab a little bit in the hip flexors. Reach arms up to the ceiling, interlock the hands. Good, then push your palms facing the ceiling. Good, lift your shoulders away from the floor. And then with the arms straight, so to bring your arms up. Overhead, in line with your temples. Broaden and lengthen through the shoulder blades. Push the back of the pelvis into the floor and stretch your SI joint. Inhale, arms back up. Exhale here, interlace the other finger on top and straighten the elbows. Lift your shoulders up and then arms overhead. Good, elongate through the shoulder blades. So outer shoulder blades go up, inner shoulder blades go down. Push the back of the head gently into the mat. Push the upper back and back of the pelvis into the mat. Take one more inhale, exhale. Hollow the belly. Good. And then draw the arms up and knees to chest. If you like, roll up and down your spine a few times. Good. Roll over your ankles. And let's come on to all fours. Good. And firm the arms. Inhale, curl your chest forward. Exhale, round and ground. Inhale, lift your chest, arch your back. And exhale, steady your hands round, broaden the shoulder blades. Good. Inhale, coil. Exhale, tuck your toes. And then come on back. Downward facing dog. Let's pedal it out a little bit. Whatever feels nice. So let's start to come high up onto the toes, but spread your toes. Stretch behind the mounds of the toes, so to say, right? With the toes attached to the mounds of the toes and spread there. There's some good acupuncture points there. Firm the outer ankles, push the tops of the thighs back. Now lift your head in line with the arms and anchor the knuckles of your hands. Now draw the femurs up high into the sockets of the hips. And then lengthen the creases of the ankles down and back so the heels go towards the floor. Long spine. Longer breaths. Good. Inhale, come forward into plank. Top of a push-up. Firm the upper outer arms. Good. Now, as you steady the hands into the mat, imagine that you're lifting up out of your wrist and gently push your forearms forward and draw the upper arms in and back. Look forward. Yeah, so get that suction feeling in your arms so that your core is engaged. Downward facing dog. Good. Reach your right leg slowly straight back behind you. Bend into the knee and open up into the hip. 5 breaths. Cut the outer left hip back. Good. Straighten the arms and now push your left arm up a little higher. Straighten the right leg and spread your toes. Inhale here. Good. Square your hips off and draw the knee to the navel and step your foot through. Lower the back knee down. Sink the pelvis into the floor and let that back left shin be parallel to the edge of the mat. Inhale, come up, Anjaneyasana all the way. Cut the right hip back again. Reach your arms up, up, up. Hook your fingers. Let's go up and over to the right. Good. You can lean on the block if you want and just stretch. Somebody's coming on. Okay. Hey, it's Marna. It's the Marna. Okay. Both arms up. Inhale. Draw the right hip back. Good morning, darling. Firm the arms. Look up. Use the back foot now and straighten that ankle. And press a little more to the inner right heel, both of you or all of you. Both of you that I'm looking at, which was Shay and Connor. Good. Hands down, step back into downward facing dog. So push to the inner right foot. Good. And lift your left leg back behind you. Breathe. Deep, steady breaths in and out through the nose. Bend the knee, open the hip, and stay. Very good. Now cut the outer right hip back. Square your shoulders. Good. 2 more breaths. Navel in, arms straight. Push your right shoulder forward a little bit. Inhale. Now step your left foot through and exhale. And lower the back knee down. Sink into the hip flexors. And inhale, come all the way up. Anjaneyasana, Crescent Pose. Arms up. Lift your navel. Good. Yeah, find your balance. And then go up and over to the left, to the left. Yes. Coil your chest. Let's breathe into the backs of the lungs now. Take up some room there. Good. One more. Lift up, lift up, lift up. Both arms up again. Push into the inner left heel and the whole back foot. Coil up. Wonderful. Hands down and step back into downward facing dog. Good. Inhale, come forward into plank. Exhale, down dog. We're going to do 5. Just forward into plank and down dog. Spread your fingers forward into plank. Inhale and exhale, down dog. Last one. Inhale, plank and downward facing dog. Let's walk our hands back to meet your feet at the backs of your mats. Bend your knees a little bit. Inhale, coil your chest forward, lift your heart. And on the exhale with the knees bent, let's forward fold. Clasp your elbows today and just sway a little bit from side to side. Wonderful. Then bend your knees even more and interlace the hands behind your back. Lift your shoulders. Inhale. And then forward bow on the exhale. Nod your head yes and no. And shift the clasp of your fingers and lift the shoulder heads higher. Breathe more across the chest. Keep pressing your feet, firming the outer ankles in. And bring your hands to your hips. And we rise. Wonderful. And come forward to the tops of your mats. Samasthiti. Okay, feet together. Let's do a little bit of, let's do the pranayam, that crazy breath. The Kundalini breath. So put a block in between your inner thighs if you need to. Inhale, arms go forward, arms are straight. Good. And then second inhale, we're taking more breath. So you got to really work your lungs. It's the top and the sides and the backs of the lungs. Then turn your palms up. And see that my arms are in front of me, so I'm not swaying, but there. And exhale, you know the drill. You exhale and ha, let it go. Shoulder blade squeeze gently down when you do ha. Here we go. Inhale. Hollow the belly, stand firmly in your feet. Really, the game is here to take in as much oxygen as possible. And the arms very straight, like stick. Well, maybe not like sticks, but you know, like stick straight, or you know, 2x4s. I don't know. Super straight. Let's go. This is very good for the heart because we're working with the inner arms, which is the heart channel, and the lungs. So grief out. Okay. Santosha in, bliss and contentment. Good, let's do 20 more. Here we go. Ten. 8. 'Last one. Inhale and hold it. Take the belly back, inner thighs rotate back and apart. Outer hips firm, in and down. Straighten the arms more and feel the plumb line from the heels. Press yourself up. That's right. One more stretchy. And arms to the sides. Good. Right arm over the left arm. Bend the knees. Firm the hips in. Lift the elbows high. Inhale. On the exhale, draw more weight back into the heels. Round your spine. Tap your elbows. And inhale, come up. Just 5. Exhale. More weight back. Good. 4. Good. 3. That was a little more than 5, I think. 2. Good. Stay. And then press up. Inhale, arms out. Left over the right. Firm the forearms in. Inhale. And bend and tap. 5. Keep hugging that block. So you hug the block gently with the inner thighs, but the upper groins are pulling apart. Okay, this is very important for the lower back. Okay, 2 more. Good, last one. Hold it. More weight back on the heels. Good. Groins apart, but out hips in. Nice. Come back up. Good, and straighten your legs, arms out, and set it down. Very good. Surya Namaskara C. Okay, so be ready. Everything's going to start on the right leg. If you need a little blankie underneath your knees, you can have that ready. Are you ready? Here we go. Arms up. So take the sacrum and push it down, right? The inner thighs spin back. The sits bones root, and there's space in your groins, but this firms in. Okay, arms up, inhale. Keep that in mind. Exhale, hinge and forward bow. Inhale, halfway forward, right leg steps back. Lower the knee down, shin is parallel to the mat. Inhale, Anjaneyasana, stretch up. Good. Exhale, hands down. So downward facing dog or vinyasa. Lower slowly, chaturanga, or to the floor. Straighten your legs, low cobra or up dog. Nice. And downward facing dog. Right leg inhale from the inner right side, lift. Exhale, draw the knee to the navel and step the right foot through, back knee down. Inhale, Anjaneyasana, we rise. Feel the back foot coil your chest. Good. Exhale, hands down. You're going to step forward and we're lifting the left leg up. Good. And you're going to firm the outer right hip in and back and lift from the inner left side. Let's bring the hands to the heart. Square your hips and lengthen the base of the neck. If you can't, of course, you can keep your hands on the blocks or whatever. Good. 5. Firm the right hip back. Lengthen the base of the neck. Get taller. 3, 2, one more inhale, and then hands down, feet together. Forward fold really deep. So hands behind your legs on the calves and lift your shoulders as you soften the diaphragm. Let go in the neck here. And then press your feet and come up to standing, arms up. Get taller from the outer hips to the outer ribs. And lower the arms down. Left side leads. Inhale, arms up. Surya Namaskara C. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, halfway. Left leg back, back knee down. Let's get deep in the hips today. Inhale, one breath, use the back foot and lift your heart. Exhale, hands down, step back into plank and inhale. Lower chaturanga or to the floor. Exhale, shoulders back. Inhale, low cobra, up dog, coil. Nice, Marna, nice everybody. Down dog. From the inner left side, lift up and inhale. Good, step your left foot through. Exhale, back knee down. Inhale, come up, Anjaneyasana, all the way up. And exhale, hands down. You're going to step forward and lift your back leg, the right leg up. Inhale, lift. Square your hips, little bend in the left knee. Elongate the base of the neck. Hands to the heart. 5, 4, balance here. 3, 2, inhale. Hands down, feet together on the exhale. Go deeper. Good. And then inhale, rise to the top. Very good. And exhale, lower the arms. Inhale, bend your knees, chair. Press your arms. Exhale, hands flat, forward fold. Inhale, coil your chest. Exhale, step or lightly float through your vinyasa. Inhale is your up dog. Very good. And exhale, down dog. Step your right foot forward, come into crescent pose. Good. And all the way up. Bend your right knee and take that right hip back. Arms come up, inhale. Then bend your elbows, exhale. Good. Keep the right hip down and start to straighten the back leg more. Press down on the ball of the back toe. That's it. Lift your chest. Okay. Bend a little deeper into the front knee. And make the back leg just a little straighter. We're still here. Good. Straighten the arms. Inhale, look up. Good. Exhale, bring your hands to the floor. And keep the left hand where it is and the right arm up. So open twist. Left shoulder blade moves down. Good. Send the top arm over your ear. That's right. And head up. So don't bring your arms so far back. Good. If you like, stay here or step into side arm plank. How's your kitty cat, Marna? Yeah, I can really hear you now, but okay, step back. Vashisthasana. Left hand down, right arm up. Good. Lift those hips higher and send the top arm over your ear. Coil your chest. Inhale, top arm up, hand to the floor. Vinyasa or just downward facing dog. Gorgeous. Left leg, inhale, reach it back. Exhale, step the foot through and come into crescent pose. Start with both knees bent. Square your hips, arms up. Good, and then start to straighten the back leg. Push the right inner thigh up. Push your left inner hip under and bend your elbows. Coil your chest. Breathe wide across the chest. Stay here. Good. A few more breaths. Lift that heart. So good. Straighten arms and look up, stretch up, arrive. Use the back leg more. Bend the front knee a little more. And then bring your hands down to the floor. Right hand stays and the left arm goes up. Move your right shoulder blade in. Maybe lower the right knee down or step your feet together for Vashisthasana. Lift your chest. Hips high. Send the top arm forward and over your ear. Nice, Connor. So good. Yes. 2 more breaths. Inhale, top arm up. Hands to the floor. Choose your vinyasa or go to downward facing dog. Very good. Upward facing dog. And downward facing dog. Beautiful. Let's come high up onto the toes. Inhale here. Bend your knees. Exhale. Lightly step a hop. Inhale, lengthen forward. Oh, my crystals are making sounds. Forward fold. Bend your knees. Drop your hips. Inhale. Chair. Good. Right arm over the left arm. Left knee over the right knee. Garudasana. You can have your toe on a little block if you want, or wrap it around double time. So right arm over the left. Left knee over the right knee. Lift your chest up first straight. And so just squeeze the outer hips in together. Coil your chest up. Firm the forearms a little more and look at your fingers up. Now keeping the right hip back. Hook the elbows over your knee. Good. 5 breaths. 4, 3, 2, and 1. Ground your right heel any amount and come up. Good. And then bring your left knee up to the chest. That's right. Stay here or grab a hold of the toe. And straighten the leg. That's right. Lift your torso from the left hip in and drive the right thigh back. Bring your left leg out to the left. Firm the right thigh back, inner right thigh back, and lengthen through the waist. Look to your right if it's possible. 4, 3, lift taller. 2, and 1. Bring the leg forward. Point your toe. We're still here. Okay, lift your leg up. 5, 4, 3, 2, and set it down. Woohoo! Okay, bend your knees. It's Katasana. Shake out your pelvis a little bit. Good, good, good. Okay, left arm over the right arm. Balancing and breathing. So you can just do the arms more now if that feels better. Okay, now lift your right knee up and cross it over the left. And then draw the weight back into the left heel. Square your hips, meaning take the right hip back. Firm and squeeze the inner thighs together. Then lift gently through the sides of the navel. Look up and arch your back. See your fingers. Balance here. 5. Try to get that shin closer to the shin. So even if you have to push that foot on a block, like I'm doing. Inhale, now coil around your back. Hook the elbows if you can and see where the fingers are pointing. And then we square those hips. Yes, so the left hip is even with the right. How do you know? Well, if you draw the weight back into the center of the heel, so the weight is neither on the inner left heel or the outer left heel, but right in the center, then you're most likely pretty squared in your hips. Okay, let's do it. 1 more inhale, exhale, and then press down on the left heel. Lift your chest first. Super strong left leg and draw the right knee to the chest. Oh, that made me sweat. Take a hold of the big toe or just hold your knee. And straighten forward. Lift that heart up. Ooh, squeeze your right sit bone down and push the left standing leg back. Sides of the waist taller. We're here for a little bit, so get nice and steady. Woo, bring your right leg to the right. Keep the sit bone down and look to your left. Go, Shay. Head up, chest up. Use those strong legs. Yes, so amazing. Leg forward. Hands to your hips. Point your toe. 5. Oh, yeah. 4. Go, Marna. Go, Marna. 3, 2, 1. And set it down. Phenomenal job. Okay, face the sides of your mat. Okay, we're going to come into Utita Chikanasana and Half Moon Chapasana. Step or hop your feet apart. Okay, turn the left leg in and then bend your right leg, turn the whole right leg in, heel to arch alignment. Inhale, hinge and reach, reach, reach. Hand goes to the outside of your right foot, top arm goes up. Deep, delicious breaths here. As soon as we land in the pose, then we begin. Once you're in it, you start to work the platforms. Start with the front mound of the toe and press it down and forward. Then lift the inner right ankle, inner right calf, inner right thigh muscle up. And squeeze your outer right hip back. Send the top arm forward and over your ear. And lift your chest. Good. Keep elongating. You can open the door because it's hot now. And then bring your hand to your hip. Bend your front knee. And step up. Hi, Landon. Hi, doggy. Back leg is lifted. Right hip is hugging in. Good. Send the top arm up. Either stay here or bend your top knee and clasp the ankle and push back. We got 5 good breaths. So take your time. Hi, Landon. 4, 3, little more lift of the heart. 2. Okay, release in slow-mo. We're coming back to triangle. Stand in your feet. Send the top arm over. Add the bottom arm. Last 5. 4. Work your legs now. 3, 2, and come on up on 1. Woohoo! Release your arms. Bend your right leg. Turn your right heel out. Bend your left leg and turn the whole left leg out 90 degrees. Heel to arch alignment. Inhale, hinge at the hip and go down on the exhale. Hand to the block on the outside. Lift your chest. Really utilize the strength of your legs here. And once you're down, find the platforms. Ground to the mound of the left big toe. Press down and forward there. Then lift your inner left ankle and lift your inner left calf. And then lift the inner left thigh. And then take the outer left hip back. Straighten the back leg. Send the top arm over your ear. Keep elongating the breaths and your body. Good. Imagine if you never did this in your whole entire life, you wouldn't be who you are today. You're doing so good. Hand to the hip now and bend your front knee. And then step forward and inhale. Half moon. Good. Find it, feel it. And then bend your top knee. Good. And take your Chapasana. 5 breaths. Oh, this is so good. 4. Marna, you can stay in triangle. It's so good for your hips and your balance. That's right. 1 more breath. And set it down. Triangle. Stay. Send the top arm over your ear. Your practices are looking so good. Add the bottom arm. 5. Come on, Shay. Try it. That's it. 4. Nice. 3. Use your legs. Belly up. And then inhale. Come on up. Yes. You did it. You are allowed to stick your tongue out. Okay, bend your left knee, parallel your feet. Yes, that's right. Prasarita C and then A. Lift and coil your chest. Let's go, go, go. And then forward fold, arms overhead. Good. That's it. Micro bend your knees a little bit. So nice. Okay, now bend your knees even more. Bend your knees and notice where the weight went in your feet. Did it go into the heels? Can you lean a little more forward now? Just be courageous. And now take the shoulder blades and move them in toward each other. And now lift the shoulder heads up. Come on, breathe. And now widen the collarbones and soften through the belly, the diaphragm. Soften your belly and see what happens. See if you can stretch your chest down a little more. I know. Go, John. I'm looking at you. Go, go, go. Okay, hands to the hips and come on up, standing. Nice. Step or hop your feet together. Up and then step or hop your feet out. Okay. Oh, your legs. Okay, let's go. Prasarita A or tripod headstands. Arms out. Hands to the waist. Coil your chest and down you go. You can put your hands to the floor or to blocks. Or you can put your head to the floor and then come up into tripod headstands. Marna, bend your knees slightly. Good. And then as you relax your head down, lift your shoulders up and apart. John, no tripod? Shay, you're there. Lift your shoulder heads. Bend your knees and come into Bakasana with your head down. So walk your feet a little closer. Yes, look at you. Now lift the tushy up. Just try a little higher. Yes. Oh, you guys, amazing. Nice, Marna. Bend your elbows. Relax the neck. Head down. Good. Okay, feet down if they came up. Woohoo! Inhale, halfway forward. Exhale, hands to hips. And rise. Amazing. Step or hop your feet together. Yes. Okay. Shake, shake, shake. Face forward. Let's take it through one vinyasa. Yes. Arms up. Inhale. Exhale, bow. Inhale, halfway. Step or flow through the vinyasa. Inhale, upward facing. Good, coil. And come onto your knees and take a little child's pose here. Push your hips back. Relax your head down. And as you walk your hands forward, draw the shoulder blades down and apart. And let the hips get heavier. Like Mati said, there's like an elephant on the sits bones. Push down. Good. Now slide the hips to the right and bring your arms to the left. Good. Stretch through the outer right rib cage. Deep, full breaths here. Good. And now go ahead and bring your hips to the left and arms to the right. Good. And breathe here. And then come on up in the middle. Good. We're going to do Gumukasana here. So let's step the left knee behind the right knee. Now, let's try, if it's at all possible, to bring your ankles together. So this is like Ashtanga style. Ashtanga style, Ashtanga style. Okay, and then sit down onto the heels. You're going to pin that right calf quite a bit, and it's a little bit uncomfortable. But try for a little bit. And then you're probably going to fall a little bit from side to side. That's all right. Okay, if you wanted to, you could slide a little block underneath the right sit bone. It'll help you to balance. And then either sitting here, yeah, the calf is going to be like, what's happening? But that's okay. Spread your toes. Bring your right arm up and bend at the elbow. Good, and sit here. This is plenty. Okay, you can forget about the arms, but if you wanted a little more, you could bring your left arm back for full clasp. It may or may not happen. And then in Ashtanga style, we squeeze the outer hips and the shins toward each other, and you draw actually the armpits in toward each other, and the right elbow points straight up, not at all to the side. And then look up, 5 breaths. You got to squeeze, 4, 3, all the parrots are right over our house. And if you live in Pasadena, you know it. Do you hear it too, Marna? Thumbs up? Yeah or not? Yes, yes. And then release. There's like, I don't know how many hundreds there are. Okay, let's release this side. Come forward. And thank your body. Thank you, calves and SI joint. Okay, now take the right knee behind the left knee. And really cross right behind, knee behind the knee. And firm the shins toward each other, like the feet are touching. It's a little bit unusual. Okay, and then you sit down. So this is how we do it in Ashtanga, which is really hard. And then the calf is probably smushed. One side is going to feel totally different. That's okay. Sit for a little bit and see if you can deal with it. Put the block so that you're comfortable and you can breathe and squeeze those shins. This might be good, better for your knees, Connor. I'm thinking about you with this. Okay, or not. Left arm up. That's it. Elbow straight up. Either stay here, or if it's at all possible, take the right arm back and then find your full clasp. May or may not happen. This took me like 20 years to do. So don't worry if it's not happening. Maybe you just have open shoulders. Good. Look up now. So you press your back of your hand into the upper back, and that lifts your chest. Elbow straight up. One more breath. Okay, and then release that. Woo. Okay, undo. Okay, tuck your toes under now. Good, and squeeze your heels together. And then sit onto your heels with your toes tucked under. This is another one of those that might not be so cozy on your feet. So I'm tucking my toes under, so they're like going forward, and then I'm sitting on my heels. This is a pretty intense toe stretch. Bring your arms up and thumbs up. We're going to do one round of breath of fire. Inhale, belly up. Exhale. Squeeze your heels together. Stretch up. Okay, thank you, toes. Lower the hands down. If it's okay, you can spread your toes and tap your feet a little bit like that into the ground. All right, step your right foot forward and straighten it, and straighten both legs for Parsvottanasana. So we're now standing again on our feet. And just like we did in that crazy Gumukasana, the Ashtanga style, we're firming the outer hips in. Like we are on a tightrope today. We're going to make the feet really heel to heel. It's a different approach in the hips. Then bring your hands to your hips and come up. Okay, it's going to be a little wiggly. If you need a wider stance, that's fine. But take a short stance and a tight stance. So you're pretty much on a line. So inner heels meet. Left arm up. We're coming into twisting triangle. Keep the right hip hugging back. You can even work that hip back with your thumb. Inhale. Now take the left hip forward and the left rib cage forward. Bring your left hand to the block. Inside or outside. Maybe you can do outside of the front foot. Lengthen your torso over the front straight leg. You got to work that right hip back. That has a tendency to slide forward. Move your left shoulder blade down and lean your head up. Good. Bring your right arm back over your right hip. Now use your back foot, palm facing forward, and send that top arm up. There should be a deeper twist in the upper back. 5 breaths. Be mindful of your shoulders though. 4. I want the upper back. 3, 2, one more. Go, go, go. And then hand down. Whew, okay. Step your left foot forward and step your right foot back. We have a heel to heel alignment. The feet are with a shorter stance but a tighter stance. Come up to standing. Get those hips to listen there. Right arm up, inhale. Good, hinge at the hip. Now keep those hips hugging back. Back heel is really powerful here. And then forward for reach, reach, reach. Once you're halfway without locking the left knee, take the left hip back and the right hip forward. Go. Then rotate the torso and bring your left hand down to the outside maybe now. Your feet are very snug. Lift your torso. Send the top arm back over your left hip. You got it. And then send the top arm up. That's it. up with that chest. You should feel a big twist and elongation up in the upper back, back of the heart. So important. Lift your head so that the neck is long. Good. Breathe. Inhale, we lengthen. Exhale, we lift and rotate like you're lifting away and then rotating up. Woo! Look down. Hands down and feet together. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, bow. Bend your knees to drop your hips. Chair. 2 more twists. Hands to the heart. And take your left elbow to the right. Snuggle in there and lift your chest on the inhale. Good. Elongate as you exhale. Lift your chest on the inhale. And elongate it to exhale. And then pause where you are. Just continue to do the breathing. And see if you're cranking or struggling. Relax into the pose. Maybe, left hand down, right arm up. Good. Look down, forward fold and straighten your legs for a moment. Good. Then bend your knees again and come back into chair. Very good. Okay. Bring your hands to the heart and twist the other way. So good. Inhaling and exhaling. So we go into the pose. Oh, this is so good, you guys. And then as you lift your chest and pull the hips back, remember, how can you know that the hips are even? Well, you go to the left heel and the right heel and see if the weight is in the center back of both heels. Or is one heel heavier than the other? Is the weight to the outside of the right heel? That means you pull your right hip back. Coil your chest. You got this. Almost there. Look down, come back into chair. And come to standing. Okay, grand finale. It's happening today, guys. All right. Bend your knees. Take your right knee over the left knee like eagle. Good. Bring your hands to the heart. Inhale. Draw the weight back. So I have my my right foot on a block. Okay, take the left elbow across and then take the twist from here. Good. Inhale, we lengthen. Lift your heart and exhale, rotate. And you could just do even sitting on a chair, but feel, for me, my outer right hip is getting such a good stretch. Maybe you feel it in the upper back. Maybe you feel some complete somewhere else. Okay, don't force it. Stop for a little bit to push and relax into the balance. And once you feel like you're letting go, then take one more and sneak it in. Exhale. Woohoo! Look down. Straighten your legs and come out. Shake, 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 shake. Okay, last side. Nice, Marna. All right, bend your knees. It's Katasana. We're taking the left knee over the right knee and we're squeezing those shins together. Maybe that means that you have to put your left foot on a block. Okay, hug the hips in and back. Hands to the heart. Good, now take the right elbow over to the left thigh. That's it. And then work your weight back into the center of the right heel. Inhale, we lengthen. Lennon likes the heater. Exhale, lift to rotate, my dog. Good, and then don't crank, balance and relax. Notice your tendencies without judgment, of course. And then go a little deeper. You got 2 more breaths. Get in there. One more. Woohoo! Okay, look down and come on up. Oh, put your legs back on. Shake it out. Okay, I'm very happy with you. Take it to the wall and let's work Pincha Mayurasana, forearm balance. If you have another thing you want to do, like handstands, you can do that instead. Okay? If you want to do legs up the wall, you can do that. If you want to do headstands, we're going to do that later. Okay? So I like to work with my strap and block here. Strap and block is good. Okay, so I bring my strap. You can sit there, Landon. It's okay. You can like the heater. Over the elbows, elbows hug in. Okay, let's go. Yeah. Okay. Have to move the dog too. Okay, and come on up and just work it here. So what is the things that we're working on here? Well, it is firming the outer shoulders in, lifting the inner arms and armpits up. Nice, Shay. That's a good L shape. Okay. Did it. Thank you, Landon. And as you press up, you want the weight to be a little forward into the wrist also. So elbows and wrists are even in weight. Okay, and then up you go. Once you're up, firm the forearms in, lift through the armpits so the outer shoulders are lifting up. Outer shoulder blades are lifting up. Good. Actually, the outer shoulder blades are pressing forward. Inner shoulder blades are lifting up. You can think. Upside down, and then outer hips are hugging in, but the inner thighs are actually pressing apart, just like we started with that block. Good. All right, come on down and rest. Sorry, Lena. And then if you have one more, do one more. If you prefer to do a handstand, do that. Are we doing handstands? Okay, we're done. Okay, I hear you. Okay, last little bit. Handstands or headstands? Oh, it's just me doing it? Okay. I'll do a quick handstand. Okay, come on your backs. Come back in the middle of the room and just do your back bend. Okay? Oh, Shay's doing a headstands with me. Okay, so let's do headstands. Okay, change of plans. Headstands. And let's just take a minute. Oh, good balance from all that firming. Marna, can you do child's pose or hip opener? It might be good for you. Okay, you guys, look so nice. Okay, last minute headstands. So these inversions, like headstands, we call it the king of postures. And then we call the shoulder stands the queen of postures. And it is not, that is a sexist thing at all. But what it is, it works differently. So for example, headstands, king, is more of an erect pose, so to say. You're firming the outer body in to stretch up. Okay, so there's a stability and a straightness to everything. Good. As opposed to shoulder stands. Actually, let's do shoulder stands. Okay, come on down and rest in child's pose just for a sec. So we do it the Ashtanga way today with the headstands first. Actually, no, the shoulder stands. So if you have blankets set up for shoulder stands, okay, if you don't want the shoulder stands, legs up the wall. If you prefer back bends, that's fine, Connor, do that. So shoulder stands or back bends, okay? Okay, if you're setting up with blankets, you can use 3 blankets. If you want to just do a halasana, you can just do that. Okay. Emma, can you make coffee? Morning, I love you. Okay, press the shoulders down. Okay, let's see what time it is. I think we're kind of, yeah, we're almost done. Okay, so if you did your shoulder sense, you can come down and rest. Connor, how is your lower back? Thumbs up. Okay, good. Nice. Good. Take Matsyasana if you did shoulder stance. I didn't get to it, but that's okay. Nice, John. Okay, and then lower down. Take a spinal twist. Last little bit. Okay. So draw the knees to your chest and drop to the left. And look to the right. Good. So good. And then go ahead and go over to the other side. Landon is shaking. My dog. You can sit by the heater. Here, Lily, sit there. There. Good. And then set yourself up so that you're comfortable and cozy-mosey for your Shavasana. Okay? If you needed another stretch of some sort, honor it. Listen in. Do I need anything? Or can I truly let go now for a few moments? So, yes. Super. Deep, wonderful inhale as you come down. Filling and holding the breath for a little tiny tad. And then full long exhale to release and let go. That is the key to this practice, to give it this last moment where we truly allow for ourselves to let go. Now I'll pick a little card today. Let's see what we get. Let's do these. Okay. Long, delicious inhale. And soften on the exhale. Soften something. Yes. And as you soften, just notice how you feel held at this moment by the floor, by the mat, by everybody in the class. And just notice also that you are in class, right? And notice how that feels. Oh, jeez. Okay, we'll just do that. Okay, card for today. We're taking from the Wild Unknown Tarot cards by Kim Krantz. I know somebody's familiar with those. Okay, deep inhale, exhale, letting go. And even though you're in Shavasana, just bring your hands on top of your chest bone, like right below the collarbones. And just hold both hands there and just breathe a little wider there. Very subtly. No, the shoulders are anchoring, the back of the head is anchoring. And the breath is taking up a little more space. Okay, the card for today. Eight of Swords. I'm wondering what that card offers. Oh, I don't even have the book. Okay, continue to let go. So swords is represented by the air element. Air is something that can move and change quickly. Swords and air can also be represented by the mind. And we're talking about the mundane mind. So 8 of swords. I'm always a little wondering when the swords come up what's happening here. But let me read to you. And we see 8 of swords. Surrounded. Oh, you see, oh, this is not great. What keeps you suspended? Is it yourself or others? 8 of swords is asking you to go within because you are ready to let go and fly. Let me take another card to support that. Okay. Oh, yeah. Much better. More my style. Ace of Cups. Okay, so the 8 of Swords is asking us, is there something that's holding you back? Okay, usually it is a pattern. And then we got Ace of Cups, which is love's beginnings. Aces mark the beginning of an exciting new phase. Since the Suit of Cups deals specifically with love and emotion, like a cup of water, emotions are watery, you're in for a real treat. Expect to enter a blissful time of health, joy, friendship. A new love come beyond the horizon. You may feel that you're making a whole new start. Just go within and allow this feeling to revitalize your spirit. Okay, so as soon as we let the heart be the boss and not the mind, there's always newness, and we have a new moon coming up. I don't know if it's tomorrow or Friday. Okay, take one more breath into your beautiful heart and exhale it out. Good. Stretch your arms overhead and come back into your body. Roll to your side and use your top hand to press yourself up. Good. And bring your hands in front of your heart. Good. And let's seal it in here. Meaning, honor yourself for showing up today on this cloudy, cloudy day. And lift that heart and gently bow down. Connect to your heart. So we got both a mind card and a heart card. So thinking about the mind as the server of your heart. Okay, lift your gaze. Namaste. Oh, my Emma, my angel is bringing me hot coffee. Is it coffee? Yay, I love you. Thank you. Ooh, she foamed it. Okay, cheers.
Thank you, Carolina. Have a great day, everyone. See you later.
Hi, beautiful Shay. Everything good? John, how are you feeling?
Take care. Thank you, Carolina. Thank you. How are you feeling? How are you feeling?
I feel good, but you know, I hear my like I have a little wheeze in my lungs.
Oh. Isn't that?
Like that, you know?
Yeah. Yeah.
But I feel good, but I just can hear that my, it's not the same.
Yeah. Yeah. There.
So I'm just working through it. And that's why we did all that
Yeah.
breath, crazy stuff. That helps.
Good. Good. Good that you're working on it. It's kind
Yeah.
of